Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. I wanted to start off by just explaining just like an update on our backyard situation, mainly because it's like top of mind for me. So I'm just going to, I don't know, I'm just chatting with my friends. But we ended up hiring a landscape architect to like fully map out the plan for our backyard. We started getting quotes from just like contractors and people that we were trying to get like the work started from, and the prices were just starting to be kind of eye-opening, and the fact that this isn't just like a quick project, it's something like a little bit more complicated than that, especially with like the slope of our backyard and just some of the, I guess, features that we want to have back there. So we did end up hiring an actual architect. So he's gonna like actually provide us like a full plan, and we don't have to do it right away. We can do it in phases, which will be so great. But we'll have like exactly like to the T what this plan is gonna be, so that there's no guessing, there's no investing all this money and it either not looking the way we want it to look, or like something coming up and us just not really understanding the full scope of work, I guess, and that would be added cost to it. So we did end up hiring that architect, and we were just waiting on his proposal. But I did want to show you, I'm going to show it to you guys when he sends it over, and then also show you this full deck that I put together to send to him, which I'm like kind of embarrassed that I did, but I'm so type A and I just want him to like fully understand like what we want. But I will show that to you guys when he sends his proposal back. And I quickly wanted to introduce to you today's video sponsor, which is Vivea. So thank you, Vivea, for sponsoring this video. If you haven't heard of Vivea before, they are essentially a footwear and apparel company that focuses on eco-friendly and sustainable products. And I did pick out 2 shoes to share, and they're very cute, so I'm gonna open them right now. So I'm unboxing them for the first time. I figured I'd just save them to show you my initial opinion of these shoes. Ooh, these are cute. So the first pair I got were these mules. I feel like this is very me, you guys. Like if you were to see me in a pair of shoes, like I feel like this is definitely something that I would pick. Initially, like my first opinion on this is I really like the square toe in the front, which I think is really new and kind of trendy. So I just love that. And I also really like this angle right here. I don't think I've seen a shoe company do that in a while, and I think that's really cool. So far, I really like the design. The material that they use to create these are also really cool because it's very, very breathable. It's very flexible. It's like they're known for this material. So if you'll look on their website, most of their shoes are made from this material. And it's all in good company because it's a really good quality, and it's just, you know, more comfortable to wear for long periods of time. So I'm gonna try these on because I haven't tried them on yet. They did say that the sole is anti-slip, which I think is really great because sometimes when you wear shoes and your foot is slipping around, that's not so great. So let me put these ones on. Or wait, should we unbox the other ones first? Let's unbox the other ones first and then I'll try them on. Ooh. Okay, so these are the next pair that I ordered, which I thought were really cool. It's kind of like a Chanel vibe, so that was kind of the point of me wanting to try these ones on. I also have been really loving my Prada like slingback pumps that I've been wearing quite a bit lately, and this is kind of similar, but this is obviously like a lighter white neutral. And of course, the same material that's like very, very breathable, which I thought would be really nice in super hot weather, especially in the summer. So yeah, let me try these ones on as well. Figured it'd be easier to put you on a stand to try these on. So I think I'm gonna style like 2 different looks. I'm gonna put the first mules on with what I'm wearing because I just really like this outfit today. So these were the initial pair that I chose off their site because I just, like I said, really liked the shape of them, and I've been really gravitating towards like a lower heel but open-toed shoe. And then of course the lighter neutral just pretty much goes with everything. I've been grabbing my like white mules lately and I've been wearing them everywhere, so now that this is like kind of a more like nude neutral, I feel like we'll go with even more. And yeah, so let me try them on. Okay, I feel like you can see this full outfit now. I don't know if you guys can hear me from all the way over there, but basically there's a mirror right here, that's what I'm looking at. But this is something that I would wear pretty much like a backyard barbecue or just somewhere like casual in the summer, which I think is like really good, just like throw on and go mule. They're very comfortable. Like I feel like my foot is like very much supported and kind of held in, but they're super comfortable. And then they did mention like part of the brand's like main features is how breathable their shoes are, which I think is really great. I'm just in my house so my feet aren't like hot right now, but I think that's really great to know that like if I were to wear these out in the summertime, that they would just keep my feet cool, I guess. All right, so these are the next ones that I'm gonna try on. They, like I said, kind of remind me of the Chanel slingbacks, just like the shape of them I think are really classic and something that pretty much won't go out of style. And then I just really liked how like it was breathable, but also like a very neutral design. Like there's not a lot distracting going on, so it pretty much like adds just a level of sophistication to your outfit, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just gonna pair these with just a plain high-waisted jeans and t-shirt. And just a little basket bag, because I feel like, and I don't know, I feel like there's something like very chic about just like a jeans and t-shirt look paired with a like mini heel. I feel like this is a really easy look that you can wear around the city, but like also be chic enough to go to like a vineyard or go to lunch or a coffee shop or something like that, like in the summertime. I think this is really cute. And as always, I do have a promo code for you guys, and it's just WISTED15, and that's 15% off any item on the website, which I will put all the information down in the box below. So if you're interested in checking out Vivaya, then definitely go through that link below and feel free to use my code for some money off. And feel free to ask me any questions about these, but so far I am a fan. Very neutral, very breathable, very long lasting. So all of those pretty much match up with what I go for these days. So yeah, I'll put that information in the box below. I just pulled up to my skincare appointment, and I just figured I'd take you guys along because I'm just like outside of the house doing something, so I guess that's like interesting. But I have decided to get my lips done again. I say again today, but I haven't had my lips done in like 2 years, just because, I mean, those of you who've had your lips done know it, in my opinion, it's one of the most painful things. Like, it's almost unbearable for me, and I just like hate needles in general. But I don't know, I just was looking back at pictures like when I was getting them, just like slightly filled and just like keeping up with like the shape and the like thickness or whatever, and I just really missed the look of that. So I'm like, now I'm gonna just try it out again. I've never actually gotten them done. I'm at Skin Farm. It's like the place that I go to now for pretty much everything that has to do with my face, and when I say pretty much, I mean literally everything that has to do with my face. I go to Skin Farm, and I've never gotten it done with them, but I trust them more than anybody I've been to, which is why I keep going back. But my girl Chelsea is going to do them today. I'm gonna ask her what she thinks, but I kind of want to go, I don't want to go big because I want to keep it natural, but I just feel like this top lip has like, it used to be when I was getting them done, it was a little bit bigger, but now that it's kind of gone back down. And let me just mention before I have people in the comments, I know that I don't need any work done, but I just really liked the just added like enhancement that it gives. I don't get anything crazy. I don't do like the big Kylie Jenner lips. But I do get a little bit of plumpness, and as I'm getting older, I've noticed I'm starting to lose a little bit of that in my lips, so it's starting to become important to me. So, but I figured I'd take you guys along. Why not? Which is so good. I was like, please numb me as much as you can, because like I am terrified of getting my lips done. She did mention, we're not going to do it this time because I'm nervous to add any more pain to this appointment, but to fill in like the temples and then a little bit right here. So we'll do that later, not today. I can't handle all that today. But I think that would look really good because I am, like I said, getting a little bit older, and apparently you lose volume right here and right here first. As you guys can see in my face, it's definitely a little bit hollow there. So that'll be more to come, but today we're just gonna do a gold infusion facial. So they just took my blood to spin out some plasma, which is really helpful to put back into your skin. I've never had a gold infusion before, so I have to ask Chelsea what all that entails because I usually get microneedling, so I'm gonna see what the difference is. And then I'm getting my lips done, so that's the two things that I'm doing today. I just got home and I wanted to show you guys directly after, but Shay wanted me to come say hello first, so she's in the video with me. This is what my lips look directly after. I'm already starting to bruise. That's just what my body just normally does. I feel like some people bruise more than others, but they are very swollen right now, so they look a little bit bigger than they will look at the end. But I'm so excited to see what they're gonna look like because I feel like they're gonna fit my face a lot better. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'll show you guys what it looks like tomorrow. Hey guys, it has been a few days since I picked up my camera, but I wanted to show you guys like the after effects of the treatments that I got done at Skin Farm the other day. The Gold Infusion facial, I realized I didn't really put a lot of information about that or like explain what that was beforehand, because I had posted something on Instagram and people were responding like, oh, how relaxing, getting a facial, like treat yourself, whatever. And I was like, it's not relaxing. It's actually a bunch of needles going into your skin, but it is definitely worth it because I feel like it does fully, like, when your skin heals from that, it's like your just skin is so glowy. I don't have any makeup on right now. I do have my eyebrows like brushed up a little bit, but I'm just trying to let my skin breathe. So I wanted to show you guys kind of like a closer up. It's been almost a week since I got this done, so just to give you guys like kind of like a time frame. And I went to the lake this weekend and tried to stay out of the sun, but I, could have been a little bit better with my skincare, so also keep that in mind. But I'm back on it this week. But I wanted to show you guys kind of like a close-up of my skin. So it's pretty similar to microneedling. It's like a different tool that they use, but it's essentially like needles like getting in there and getting like product deep into your skin, and then when your skin rebuilds, it becomes like more youthful and more glowy, which is when I was texting my girl Chelsea, was like, my skin is so dull, like please help me, I don't know what I'm doing. And she of course recommended this, and it's so far so good, looks so glowy, which I'm super excited about. And I also wanted to mention my lips. So I bruise so badly, I've always bruised badly when it comes to like getting my lips done, but this bruise is still here and it's like a week later. So it's kind of funny, we went to the lake this weekend for Memorial Day and it was just like friends and family, but I felt the need to explain to everyone who I saw that like this is because I got my lips done. Like I didn't get like punched in the face or like anything happened, but yeah, it was pretty noticeable. It was like very dark for a while, but now it's like kind of coming up, but it's just right there. I bruised a little bit over here too. But I'm really excited about these lips. Obviously, like I said, I have no makeup on, so it's just kind of like, you can't really tell, like I don't have like lipstick on or anything, but I do feel like they fit my face better. I know Chelsea and the other girl that was in there doing them, they were like, wow, it just feels like your lips, like your mouth like matches what your like face looks like, or like the proportions of it. So yeah, I'm really excited. In other news, Shay's supposed to start daycare tomorrow, but she actually had a fever yesterday and today. And what was even scarier is that in the middle of the night, well, it wasn't the middle of the night, it was like 10:30. We're pretty lucky in the fact that Shay doesn't really cry that much, but it's also like when she's sick, it's kind of concerning because she doesn't cry. And it's like, I don't know if she needs me. But she was sleeping last night. She goes to bed at like 7:30. Like around 7:30, and she was asleep last night, and at 10:30 she made like a moan. It was like a cry out, but it wasn't a cry, it was just like a quick second like cry out, if that makes sense. And normally if I would hear her do something like that, I would just be like, oh, she's just waking up and going back to sleep. But I was like, she had a fever earlier that day, I should probably just go check and be better safe than sorry. And I like didn't want to go in there. I was like in the battle of, if I go in there she's gonna wake up, and if nothing's wrong then I've just woken her up for no reason. But then the other side of me was like, I don't feel right just letting her sleep through. And so I went in there, checked her forehead, and it felt hot. And needless to say, like, I took her temperature. It was 103.2, which is very high for a baby. And you know, some borderlines say you should take them to the hospital when it's that high, but she was in good spirits. Like, she wanted to play. I mean, we gave her medicine, of course, and she seemed to like want to play with a book and play with her hairbrush. She loves her hairbrush, and this little like remote, like lamp remote thing that we have. She just wanted to play with those things, so she was fine. And we talked to the nurse, and she was like, yeah, you don't have to bring her into the hospital tonight. She did mention like we should wake her up every 3 hours to check her temperature and make sure she is still like doing well, which we did, of course, and she's fine. Baby girl's fever seems to finally be gone. You say yay. Yeah. She hasn't registered once since last night at like 9:30. It was only 100.5, so not too bad, Shay. And she hasn't had one since, so she's good this morning. Yeah, we let her sleep a little bit longer, which is, you know, much needed for this babe. After being out of town and dealing with a sick baby for the past few days, I just feel so blah. So I've suddenly had this hankering of like getting my house back together, because it is not together. So these are all of like Shay's bottles and like early sippy cups that she no longer uses. So I'm just cleaning them out. They used to be up here and in this drawer, which is like really unorganized. So I've just moved pretty much everything that she doesn't need. I'm gonna start storing away. So that's my next stop. And as you would have it, this coffee table is supposed to go into the main living room. We'd moved it in here for Shay's party like over a month ago. And we have not moved it back. This was because we had her party in here. We cleaned out this room. We did put this black one in here, which looks so terrible. It just doesn't fit the space at all. But I've not been able to convince Taylor to help me move this other one back into the main room, because this one just fits the main room so much better. We climbing up the stairs. Also, this room just feels so empty right now, because I usually have like flowers and just other stuff in here. There's this chair that I've been dying to get to put in this corner, but Taylor isn't quite sold on it, so I still have some convincing to do. It would be kind of fun to get a new coffee table in here, but it's not really a huge priority for me right now. So yeah, some changes to come, hopefully soon. Headed to drop baby girl off on her first day of daycare. Very sad. You ready, honey? Alright, we're here. Hi, honey. Are you ready? I'm not okay. I'm fine, I'm just being dramatic, but I know it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, when I feel like, you know, anytime in your life when there's like a big change, that like uneasy feeling, like that's how I feel, but it's like uneasy but also sad, because I'm like, I've had her here for pretty much a full year of her life, just at home where I could see her at any moment, and now she's not here. So it's more sad for me than it is probably for her. She'll have so much fun and be able to meet new friends. Like when I dropped her off, everyone was so nice, and like the other kids looked really happy, and it just made me feel a lot better. Like our previous experience with daycare was not that. It was not as welcoming and not as like high energy and excited as it felt like it was today. So I don't know, I just feel a little bit better about this place so far. You know, it's only been less than 30 minutes or whatever, however much time it's been, but I just gotta let it go and let her be. All right, you guys remember this room? We have this unfinished attic space. It's not really an attic, it's on this second level. So we are in the process of turning this into Taylor's office. So it's not a huge room, but it's perfect for an office space. And we figured we would make this room, which was Shay's old nursery, if you remember that, a guest bedroom with this office off of it. So if we have guests like my twin sister who comes to stay with us, her son can sleep in this room, like in the office room. We can set up his little bed in here and they can have, oh, hi. I know. Anyway, so just to give you kind of an idea of what we're hoping to accomplish, he wants to have some sort of like bar situation here to like show off his whiskeys, is what he said. So I just said anything, as long as we don't do a bar cart. I just think bar carts can be a little bit cheesy now, so I'm hoping to, I guess, convince him on that. He wants to do bookshelves all right here, so the bookshelves would recede into the wall, so the flat part would be pretty much where this wall is right now. We'll do some sort of like comfy lounge chair, like reading nook situation here. His desk is gonna go right here. He really wants a standing desk, so we're in the process of finding that. And then we're gonna do some sort of like custom desk situation where it's like an L like this, but this will be like the standing desk that goes up and down, but it like fits in with this desk, so it doesn't, so it looks like one desk when it's down, but you can raise and lower this part, and then, yeah, I don't know how else to explain that, but whenever we figure that out, I will share that with you. And then we just have this little nook that we have to figure out what to do with too, so exciting. Hey guys. So I just treated myself to Starbucks this morning. I have had quite the week. So Shay started daycare last Thursday, and it's been like a full week, and she's only going 4 days a week. This is her 4th day this week, this Thursday. And you guys, I am struggling, and she's struggling too. Hold on. What? Sorry, Taylor needed something. Anyway, before I go into like some like crazy long story about this, I'm just really stressed. I think I'm adjusting just as much as Shay is adjusting to having to go to daycare. I see all these kids during drop-off though that are so happy to be there, and they're like kids Shay's age, and I'm like, I just want her to be excited to see friends every day, get out of the house, like be in a new environment, see new people, and like play with new toys, which I know she'll get there. I'm just really impatient with this kind of stuff. I like imagine her just like loving it right away, like having her friends and everything, but she is just not happy and right now. And I know I read a few articles because I'm like, is this normal? Like this can't be right. And they said it's pretty normal, especially if she is used to being at home and having like one-on-one care, like for example with our nanny, transitioning her to like a classroom environment where it's not one-on-one care. They've dropped her from 2 naps to 1 nap, which is fine. She's old enough for that. She just hasn't done it yet. So it's just a lot for my heart and her heart to handle, but I'm hoping every day it gets easier. So yeah. Bought myself a coffee. I'm gonna get back to work, I guess. Look, Shay. So cool. It was a good delivery day today for us, apparently. Now Shay gets a little toy. And this play kit's actually really cool. This is the Babbler play kit for 13, 14, and 15 months. And Shay is 13 months, almost 14 months, so this is like perfect for her. Yeah, these toys are really cool. I just really like how well made these are. Like these are just like natural wood, so it's all like just natural products. Like it's none of the like cheesy, bright, colorful plastic. It's like really, really well made. And I just love how everything has a purpose. I've said this before if you've followed me. We get all the Love Every Play kits, but it always comes with a booklet like this that teaches you like what each toy is and how to play with it. And then just different, I guess, milestones that your baby's likely reaching at that month. So this is, like I said, 13, 14, and 15 months. So it just has different milestones that she's likely reaching at those months. And yeah, these are the toys that come in the play kit. These have little faces underneath them, so she can look at different faces. It looks like she's found the carrots. This little box right here actually comes with different caps. So like this one, supposed to teach her to learn how to put like these through the top. I need to look at the book and see what this one's for, because I'm not sure, but that one's for the carrots. And I think you can put it through, Shay, look. Yeah, you can push them through. You gonna put that carrot through? Or you just want that one? Okay. And then a little book. It's kind of like preparing them for bedtime. Because I've heard it's a little bit harder the older they get to get them to bed, so we will see. I almost missed this thing too, which I think is really cute. It's just like a little burrow for these bunnies that you can pull in and out. It's so cute. Okay, you guys, I am finally going to finish painting these bookshelves. These literally have been sitting here for, I want to say 2 months, and I have purchased them and they've been sitting in boxes for like a few months before that. So that is just like the name of the game these days. I just have all these ideas of what I want to do and I just never find time to actually get them done. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the paper down on the floor, and I do want to paint it. My goal is to paint it like in the morning when we take Shay to daycare, so that it has all day to like dry and not smell like paint fumes when she's here at night. So I'm gonna put the paper down today and try and also set up everything in the basement and get all the paint like out and ready to go. But I'm probably not gonna paint it until tomorrow morning. I'll do primer tomorrow and then hopefully like the actual paint the next day. And then it'll be done. I just need to get it done. Painting is not even that hard. It's not even like I have that big of a surface to paint. The whole process of getting it out is a lot. So I'm gonna put the paper down and we'll go from there.
You see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah, 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 yeah. And all the girls around the world.
Alright, now I've got the shelves all prepped and ready to go, so I can paint that pretty much whenever, because these can dry whenever. Also, projects that I never get to. Remember when I was going to refinish this chair? It's still a really cool frame. Like, I really love the chrome accent, so maybe I'll take this up now that I have more time. And one final project that I really want to get done is to organize this. I'm trying to make it into like a mudroom closet so that we have like basically like storage for Shay's shoes and like her diaper bag and stuff in here. Taylor and I don't really use this for ourselves. I mean, we have some of Hobbs's, like we have his leashes. It's really a lot of baby stuff in here, honestly. We have some sort of like disposable grocery bags, but I essentially just want to organize this closet, and I, funnily enough, have already ordered everything to do that. I just haven't put it together because I really want to take all this stuff out, paint in here, because I don't know if you can tell, it's actually still the old grayish color, kind of like beige color that this whole kitchen used to be. This is our kitchen. So I just want to paint it white to make it feel clean and fresh. We aren't going to really spend a ton of money on here. What I ordered on Amazon is like very inexpensive. So if you're looking to do like a very inexpensive closet reno, I'll share that information of what we've used for in here. But we hope to one day fully renovate this side of the kitchen, or this entire, honestly this entire kitchen we plan to renovate, including this space over here. So all of this will be different. We want to put this, we want to make this like a butler's like walk-in pantry and have doors that kind of block off. What does that mean? How do I explain this? We want to have like pocket doors that you can close right here and make this entire space like a butler's walk-in pantry. We were going to move this door into our laundry room right here and make that laundry room essentially a mud room. So like half of the laundry room will be the mud room, and then the other half will be like where our laundry will be. But that is way in the future. We want to get our backyard redone first, and that's taking way longer and more money than we thought it would. So for now, we need a space to like store all of Shay's stuff when she comes in and out of the house. So we're gonna put it all right here. So I'll share that with you when that comes. As luck would have it, this can of primer definitely dried out over time, so this one has to be thrown out. We don't have any paint thinner, so. Luckily, Taylor was painting the windowsill and had this primer, so same thing. So I'm just gonna use that. It's probably all I need anyway.
And all they told you trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under the subtle smile, we'll never know. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. Let me paint a picture. I see they don't understand. Feeling like Picasso. She brushing against my head.
So I'm headed to Trader Joe's to pick up some flowers. I have not had a chance to go to my normal florist because there's a lot of construction happening in Atlanta right now, and I feel like getting to my florist takes, I mean, it's not even I feel like, it is, getting to my florist takes 20 minutes, sometimes longer. So going there and back like is almost an hour trip just for flowers. I do really need some new branches for the entryway because what I have here is literally from Shay's party. And look at that water. They're completely dead. I have been so lazy on getting the water changed out. So yeah, I definitely need to get that fixed. But I do want some fresh flowers in the house for the weekend, and I don't really have time to go up to my florist. So I'm just gonna go to Trader Joe's, and I figured I'd bring you guys with me because I feel like I get asked about flowers a lot. I, of course, love flowers, as I'm sure a lot of people out there do as well. I'm not like an expert in flowers by any means, but I know what I like, and I know kind of like visually how I want things to look. So I figured I'd take you, and then we can style an arrangement, or just depending on what they have, just put them out. Already a good start.
Another lazy afternoon. The clouds covered in gray. Third coffee of the day. Almost fell asleep on Zoom. I yawn at the display. Third meeting of the day. But I can hear.
Okay, as confirmed, they had a ton of flowers, like so many flowers. I actually haven't been to this specific location in Trader Joe's. I just went to one close to my house, but not the one in Buckhead, because that one I feel like is so hard to park at, and it's also like always so crowded. So their flowers are never good, like they never have a ton of flowers there. But this one had so much to choose from, and literally as I was walking out, they brought a whole nother like cart full of peonies like out for the floor. So yeah, I think this is a really good option if you're somebody who doesn't want to drive all the way into the floral, like to the florist, and like it's pretty much in like Midtown. Anyway, if you're someone who doesn't want to go to like the actual wholesale florist, or doesn't own a business and is able to go to the wholesale florist, Trader Joe's is where it's at. I'm telling you, it is stunning. They have everything that you could want in terms of like building an arrangement. They don't have like the more unique flowers like a florist would, but yeah, it works for every day. And the best part is you can buy groceries there too. I literally ran out of olive oil, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get some flowers, so I'll pick up some olive oil as well. So win-win. I'm gonna go put these style them in a vase. But I also just thought it was kind of cute. I don't know if they always do this. I don't know if the guy was just, because he saw them over there, there's a bunch of plastic buckets, and so he put a little bit of water in the bottom, and I just thought that was really nice. Like, I don't even get that at my actual florist, so thank you, Trader Joe's.
Raindrops step dancing on the roof. It's like they're calling out, don't lose your youth, 'cause I can stay inside and type away inside. Oh, make today just a little less mundane. Oh, I can stay inside and type away inside. Oh, take today the little child, I naturally would see magic in the world around me. Now I often get so tired, it's harder just to be fascinated, breathing free. But I can hear